The history of the NBA, National Basketball Association, is a rich and fascinating journey that reflects the growth of basketball in the United States and its rise to global prominence. Here's an overview of its key moments and milestones. The NBA traces its roots to June 6, 1946, when the Basketball Association of America, BAA, was formed by arena owners in major cities such as New York, Boston, and Philadelphia. They sought to fill arenas during off-seasons by hosting professional basketball games. In 1949, the BAA merged with its rival league, the National Basketball League, NBL, to form the National Basketball Association, NBA. The merger combined teams from both leagues and stabilized professional basketball in the U.S. But was not easy. There were challenges. 1950s. The league faced competition from other leagues and struggled to gain widespread popularity. Racial integration began in 1950 when the NBA welcomed its first African American players, Chuck Cooper, Nat Sweetwater, Clifton, and Earl Lloyd. Minneapolis Lakers, led by George Mikan, dominated the early years, winning 5 championships from 1949 to 1954. NBA saw growth and rivalries in 1960s. The NBA gained more attention during the 1960s with the rise of legendary players such as Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Jerry West. The Boston Celtics, led by Bill Russell, won 11 championships in 13 seasons under coach Red Auerbach, establishing one of the greatest dynasties in sports history. The league expanded from 8 to 14 teams by the end of the decade. Afterwards, in 1967, the American Basketball Association, ABA, was formed, challenging the NBA by introducing innovations like the three-point line in a more dynamic style of play. The leagues competed fiercely for players, including future stars like Julius Erving, Dr. J. In 1976, the NBA and ABA merged, with 4 ABA teams, Denver Nuggets, Indiana Pacers, San Antonio Spurs, and New York Nets, joining the NBA. The NBA's popularity soared in the 1980s, fueled by iconic rivalries such as Magic Johnson's Lakers vs. Larry Bird's Celtics. Michael Jordan, who debuted in 1984 with the Chicago Bulls, became the face of the league and led the Bulls to 6 championships in the 1990s, transforming the NBA into a global phenomenon. Commissioner David Stern, 1984 to 2014, played a key role in globalizing the sport, securing television deals, and expanding the league internationally. The 2000s saw the dominance of players like Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, and LeBron James. Teams such as the Los Angeles Lakers, San Antonio Spurs, and Miami Heat emerged as consistent powerhouses. The Golden State Warriors, led by Stephen Curry, revolutionized the game in the 2010s with their emphasis on three-point shooting, winning multiple championships. The league continues to grow globally, with international stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic leading the charge. Cultural impact and social activism. The NBA has been at the forefront of social and cultural change, with players and teams actively participating in social justice movements. The league's progressive stance on issues like racial equality, player empowerment, and LGBTQ+ inclusion has set it apart in professional sports. Today, the NBA is one of the most popular and lucrative sports leagues in the world, with 30 teams, extensive global reach, and a diverse fan base. The league continues to innovate with advancements in technology, analytics, and fan engagement, maintaining its position as a leader in the sports industry.